time to drop the really big bomb. President Trump, at real Donald Trump, is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Elon Musk now taking to X to share even more thoughts, and I wanted to share the very latest as this continues. Earlier on in the Oval Office, President Trump foreshadowing perhaps these comments getting personal.
Did Elon Musk just uncover Trump's worst-kept secret? The Tesla titan dropped a bombshell hinting that Trump's name might be in the infamous Epstein files, and the silence from Trump's camp has been deafening. What's going on behind the scenes of this billionaire battle, and is there more to this fallout than meets the eye? Stick around, it's about to get messy. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Elon Musk and Donald Trump weren't always on opposite sides. There was a time when Musk mostly stuck to innovating electric cars and rockets, while Trump stuck to his campaign promises of cutting regulations. But things started to heat up when Trump began pushing for what he called his big, beautiful bill. No, not a steakhouse menu item, but a plan heavily focused on tax cuts for fossil fuel industries.
After days of simmering tension, today was an all-out brawl on social media. At first, they came to blows over the so-called Big Beautiful Bill. Musk called the budget bill an abomination that would add $2.5 trillion to the national debt and told his followers to kill the bill. The Trump-backed budget that gutted incentives for electric vehicles. Bad news for Musk's company, Tesla, the very same car Trump paraded on the White House lawn this spring.
While Trump was busy praising coal like it was making a comeback tour, Musk's Tesla dream was speeding toward an energy future powered by, well, not coal. Sparks predictably flew. Here's the thing. Tesla isn't just some feel-good electric car company. It thrives because of government incentives and massive contracts for renewable energy projects. When Trump's policies started waving a big red flag at all that, Musk began speaking out. He criticized Trump's decisions on climate change, even leaving a White House advisory council in protest. Now, if you know Trump, you know he doesn't exactly handle criticism well. Veiled jabs from Trump's side followed, with the kind of subtlety Trump is known for, which is none. Then Musk did something nobody saw coming.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk, and even with the black eye, I said, "You want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different. And they become hostile.
He tossed out an accusation that would have anyone double-checking their own friend lists. He questioned whether Trump's name might appear in Jeffrey Epstein's notorious files. If that sounds like an atomic gossip bomb, it's because it is. Why is this such a touchy subject? Well, despite Trump brushing off his connections to Epstein as just another photo op, there have been louder demands to revisit Epstein's circle, especially when it comes to high-profile politicians. What's really surprising here is Trump's reaction, or lack of it. Instead of hitting back, as he usually does with the vengeance of a reality TV villain, Trump has stayed unusually quiet. Suspicious? Probably. Musk, on the other hand, took a major risk with this move. His empire heavily depends on government goodwill, and fighting loud public battles with someone like Trump could backfire. But it's starting to look like Musk isn't just playing defense, he's flipping the board over entirely. And this clash? It's just one chapter in what's shaping up to be Musk's much bigger story. What's next? Let's find out. What if Elon Musk's feud with Trump is just the tip of the iceberg? What if this isn't just about politics, but about Musk's mission to reshape reality itself. The man behind Tesla and SpaceX isn't only dreaming of a future filled with electric cars and rocket launches, he's aiming far beyond that.
He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed.
The tech billionaire poured more than $250 billion into Trump's campaign, but now claiming President Trump would have lost the election without his help.
His Neuralink project, for example, has a goal that sounds straight out of science fiction. Imagine a world where humans merge with AI, where a tiny chip in your brain could link your thoughts directly to a computer or even upload your consciousness into a machine. Musk isn't just selling cars, he's selling the idea of a future where we break free from the limitations of biology itself. But here's the catch. Pushing boundaries like that doesn't happen in a vacuum. Neuralink, alongside other Musk projects, faces endless regulatory hurdles thanks to government interference and what Musk himself calls red tape. The slow-moving machinery of traditional politics doesn't mesh well with his fast and loose approach to innovation. Trump's focus on prioritizing older industries like fossil fuels only added more obstacles, highlighting just how much a frictionless political landscape matters to Musk's vision. And speaking of obstacles, Musk has shown time and again that he knows how to use controversy as a weapon. His bombshell Epstein accusation wasn't some out-of-the-blue comment. It was a calculated move to stir public opinion and knock Trump off balance. Musk thrives on social media chaos. What better way to control a narrative than to drop a scandalous question and watch the world spiral into speculation? He effectively positioned himself as the guy challenging a perceived threat to his futuristic goals. Let's not forget, this all ties into something even bigger. Musk has hinted at forming a political movement, potentially a disruptor party outside the traditional structures of governance. It's not just tech he wants to remake, it's the entire system of power. Sure, publicly picking fights with Trump is risky, but Musk seems willing to light fires if it clears the path for his empire. If nothing else, it's clear these battles aren't random. They're just another step in Musk's wild idea of rewriting the future. Elon Musk's clash with Trump isn't just a billionaire spat, it's a calculated move to reshape the political chessboard for his own futuristic vision. Musk isn't interested in playing by old rules. He's building a new game where his innovations and ambitions can thrive without interference. By tossing Trump into the Epstein controversy, Musk effectively drew a line in the sand, proving he's willing to fight dirty if it clears obstacles from his path. But here's the real question. Is Musk paving the way for a better tomorrow, or rewriting the future to suit himself? Love him or hate him, one thing's clear. Musk isn't just playing to win, he's rewriting how the game is played at all.